Hi everyone, so today I am 31 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and in all honesty, I do not remember a pregnancy week that was harder than this week on me. Does that make sense? Yeah. I am like so tired, like I'm drained. That's how tired I am, and no amount of naps or sleep is helping with that. And even during my sleeps, I have weird dreams and leg cramps, and then I have to pee, and then I am hungry, and then I have heartburn, and then I feel like if I get like 4 hours of decent sleep a night, it's a lot. And I don't do well on that little sleep. It kind of makes me worried for like when baby actually gets here, but I'll get through it. This week I've had a lot of pubic bone pain. Like, it literally felt broken. It hurt so bad. I didn't even want to walk. And if I walked, then I would probably put my feet like as far out of each other as I could possibly have, because I could not do it. It was just so painful. And then my lower back started hurting, and I don't know, I've just been down this week too. And don't get me wrong, because I love being pregnant, but this week I like hit rock bottom. I was like crying, like bawling my eyes out, because I was in so much pain, because my pubic bone was hurting that bad, and my back was hurting that bad, and my boobs were burning, and I just didn't have any sleep at night, and I couldn't fit in a nap that day, I could have, but then I would have been like not being able to visit my parents, which I know they would be disappointed into, and oh my goodness, I was just overwhelmed, and I started crying, and I bawled my eyes out, and all I could think was, I do not want to go another 9 weeks. I cannot do it. Like, I know in the back of my mind that the longer the baby stays in here, the better. But at the same time, I was so done. I was so completely done with feeling that miserable, that if I would have known that my midwife would be like, well then just come in and we'll transfer you to the OB/GYN and we'll have a C-section, I would have gotten in the car and would have gotten to the hospital and got my baby out, because I was just done with feeling this uncomfortable and this much pain and sleep deprived, and you're nauseous and you have heartburn, and oh my god, it was so tough. After like bawling my eyes out and getting some sleep and getting some food down and whatnot, I slowly started feeling a little bit better. But I kind of am lingering around that point where I'm like, seriously, it's a lot of weeks. I still have like 11 more weeks before I medically get help to get him out. Then you have to pass the 42-week mark. If you're just like, if nothing else, if there's no other medical indication of why you should have labor or why you should go into labor anytime sooner. And that thought makes me really sad. Like, I love being pregnant, and I do not mean to complain, because I do enjoy it. But this week I've had moments where I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't see how I can do it for another 11 more weeks. So the baby is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And therefore I will get more and more uncomfortable, and less sleep, and more peeing, and more heartburn, and it's overwhelming at this point. And I did have a midwife appointment, so I did talk to her about it. And she said, it's perfectly normal to feel this way. A lot of women do. A lot of women feel like once they hit like the full swing of everything that's coming with third trimester, like the heaviness and the not being able to sleep anymore, and you still want to nest, so you still want to do a lot of things, and you're just so tired. And she explained that it's perfectly normal, and that everything that I'm naming right now is something she's pretty used to. She just says, try to remind yourself that you are pregnant, and that you should take time for yourself, and you should slowly but surely work up to your maternity leave. you know, just less work, less stress, less pressure onto yourself. If it helps, schedule the things you want to do around the house. So you don't feel like you're not doing anything, yet you're also surrendering yourself to your nesting without putting too much stress on your body, because she basically thinks I'm still doing too much, which again, I don't see how I could possibly do too much because I barely work and all I do is sit on the couch at home and once in a while try to clean something. But well, that's just the way it is in pregnancy. So she's not too worried. She did make a note for like in case I do see another midwife in 2 more weeks, because I had 2 more weeks to go to my next appointment. But she says, and if it does get really bad to the point where I only want to cry, I should contact. But she says it's pretty normal, and I've heard it from people around me, like it's pretty normal that by the time you're hit 30 weeks, you're just like done. Done. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on. It's like emotionally really hard on me because it physically becomes draining being pregnant. So about my midwife appointment, I didn't make a separate update because not much has happened. My weight gain is still perfect, my blood pressure was good, or my weight gain is not perfect, but you know, I only gained 2 pounds in 3 weeks, so they were pretty pleased with that. Because you're supposed to gain like 1 pound a week now, so I'm good. Good like that. And my blood pressure was alright. She didn't have the result back from my glucose test, so I still have to wait for those. She did get the results back from the blood type testing they did. Like they took some of my blood and tested it to see what blood type baby has. I have a negative blood type, or rhesus factor. And apparently little baby boy has a positive blood type, so I needed to get the RhoGan shot. And at first I thought she was going to be like, oh well, we're just going to put it down for in 2 weeks. And then she was like, no, let me get it out of the fridge. And I was like, oh crap. And then it's cold too. And as a nurse, I know like how like bad getting a muscle injection is. Especially if the fluid is so cold. So Rob was like holding it in his hand the entire appointment. And she's like, oh, we're just going to do it last. And I actually got it in my leg, which I was really happy about. That I didn't have to like bend over and she would have to do it in my butt. And she was really good. Like, it did not hurt at all. Like, okay, it did hurt because it's a needle going into your muscle. But the actual fluid going in didn't hurt. The actual taking the needle out didn't hurt. It was just the needle going in that was sucky. Still haven't had a invite for a hospital tour because the hospital sends those to your home address. And like, I'm almost 32 weeks and I still have not seen the hospital on the inside, or not, at least not the maternity and labor and delivery ward, because you know I've been in the hospital before and I've worked in the hospital, but I've never been in that ward. So, and I really badly want to know like what is it that we're gonna get over there, what do we have to bring ourselves and stuff like that. So if I haven't had an invite before my next appointment, I'm just gonna ask her. And they still haven't asked me anything about my birth plan or something. So I think by next time I'm just gonna like do it myself. Like be like, hey, can we talk about my birth plan right now? Because I really badly want to get everything straightened and make sure that whatever I want, I can get, you know, or that's an option. Speaking about options is I ordered the birth tents. Now, if you've been following me, like, I don't know, since I was like 12 weeks pregnant or something, I was talking about this, basically it's like electrode kit thing that is supposed to help you have a natural labor. Because I want to go with as little medication as possible. Like, preferably all natural, but you know, I accept that if I just, you know, I keep in mind that that's not maybe how it's going to happen, and I try to be realistic and think about all the other options that are there. So I ordered, because my insurance company pays for that birth tents, and it came in like 2 days later. It's like really easy and really simple. And I even ordered like a more advanced one because, you know, my insurance covers it and who cares? You know, who cares? So I ordered one that you can actually like also use for like massaging your legs or getting your muscles back in toning. So it came in this really nice bag 2 days later. And I'm going to open it. Ooh. So you guys can see how it looks on the inside, but I'm going to do a separate video on this one. So This is basically what it looks like. And I'm going to show you the actual thing on how it would look. If I have it over here. Oh, I don't. Figured, oh, I'm going to show you guys how it looks, but no. No. Well, basically, they're electrodes. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can put on your back. The first 3 are for labor and delivery. And you can just, what it's going to do is basically this puts up an electric impulse when your contraction is over, and it gives a bigger impulse when your contraction is back. So I'm going to explain more about it in a different video, but I was like, seriously? I ordered it on Wednesday and it came in like Friday morning. I was like, that's fast. So yeah, I was really happy about that. And then after our midwife appointment, Rob and I went into town to just, shop a little bit. And I really badly wanted sleeveless onesies because, it's going to be summertime. You just never know what the weather's going to be like. And I have a few, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't put myself into like double layered t-shirts. So, or like, if I'm wearing a t-shirt with like short sleeves, I wouldn't wear another short sleeve. It doesn't sound comfortable having 2 short sleeves on your arm. And we do have some short sleeve t-shirts, of course, for little one. So I figured that would be like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird because I don't like the fact of like having 2 sleeves. I don't know. Like if it was long sleeve and then a short sleeve, okay, I will get that. But 2 short sleeves, no. But they didn't have it, or not at the store I was looking at. So I just got 3 of these white ones with short sleeves. And is that what I got? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I'm forgetting something. And I still wanted pants, and then we got to that little boutique where we bought most of our soft satin 8 soft baby wear, baby clothing, and it was on sale for like 50% off. So we got him another little blue short that has like the soft logo, and it's in size 0 to 3 months as well, because I have a newborn size. And basically what it is this is how much difference there is. So you just fold over. That's easy. Because I feel like 11 pence was not enough yet. And then I also bought, or I have 11 pence now. This just a plain, very thin, very cheap 0 to 3 months with white feet on them, because you can never have too much. And so that's what I bought with Rob. And then yesterday I had to buy cat food because apparently we were running out. So I decided to go out and look again, and they still didn't have the sleeveless onesies, but I found them in a different store. So I got 2 of those because there was a 2-pack for €5. But then I started comparing them. These are the same size. These are 0 to 3. Look at that. So basically they're just a little bit wider, but look how much longer the long sleeves are. Like they're seriously like, what is that, 3 inches or something? Like it's a lot. My entire hand fits between that. It's like, I don't know, maybe they will shrink a little bit, but I don't think so. Not enough at least. So yeah, I got 2 of the sleeveless white onesies, and then there was a pack of like 2 of those laundry basket thingies, washing nets I guess, and I bought those. And you may be like, what has to do with your baby? Well, I figured that I was gonna do his socks. Like if I want to put his socks into the laundry, I just put them in this washing net, and whenever I'm doing like a laundry of baby clothes, I just pull this out and just with net and all wash it, so I don't lose any baby socks, because I can only imagine that you will lose so many little baby socks. So I'm just gonna put this with the socks, and I will have one for white and I have one for color and dark. So that's awesome. And I also needed a new cover for my nursing pillow, because right now I only have a white one, which is perfect because I just sleep on it. And whenever I change my bedding, I immediately change or take the cover off and do the white laundry too. and I just put it in the dryer, so by the time I go back to sleep, I can just put it on again and just be clean. I assume, this is, you know, weird thought maybe, that once baby is born, a white cover is not the best cover. And I would assume I would need to wash it a little bit more than once every week or every 10 days or something. No, just baby spit up and whatnot. So I bought another one, and it's like this blue pattern with white birds, which I figured was gonna go nicely with our the cushions we have on our couch, because it's a blue shoe. So I don't know why I bought that. Probably because I was thinking about nursing downstairs, but you know. So I got that one, and then I couldn't help but buy some baby clothes. So I bought a 2-pack of rompers. These have little blue anchors on it, and again it's size 0 to 3. And this one was, yeah, 13 euros. So this is a anchored one, and this is just a blue with white stripey. And they're like, yeah, short pants. So if it does get warm, then that's awesome. If it doesn't get warm, then you know he just wears long socks and maybe some pants over it. And then this one was actually, it was an Action for like 10 euros, but I just thought it was so cute. It has a little wheel on it. So yeah, he has definitely enough clothing. Like I keep thinking like, oh my god, I don't have enough clothes, but then I like buy something, I'm like, how is he gonna wear this all in 2 months? You know, seriously. But okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. So that's basically it for this video. I will show you guys the belly and yeah, side and the front, other side. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go subscribe. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye everyone.